Hey there, everybody. Parks Owsley here with Inven Global, and I'm joined by Goldenglue of Golden Guardians. You guys just secured playoffs after a crazy weekend of you guys had to win, other people had to lose, then you had to win some tiebreakers. So you just made it. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels fantastic. We kind of needed a miracle to happen, and we also needed for us to perform really well, and both of those things happened, so it feels fantastic.
Yeah, you definitely did perform very well. Throughout the weekend, it was just so many crazy games, but it was really exciting. It was like, for League to happen like just online, everyone's at home. Like, I feel like this is about as exciting as it could have been.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still really like amped and excited, and it almost feels the same to me. It's just there's no crowd.
hmm So, I mean, obviously, everyone's been talking about like who should play well and who should play worse, potentially just theory crafting, playing from home. But then everyone's like, Scrim God Golden Glue. How did you adjust to it? Did it feel just totally fine?
I think week 8, uh, people might not remember, but last week was the first week we did online, and I had a like probably my worst week of the split, so I adjusted really poorly initially. But then like I was able to become aware of like I wasn't like being able to focus as much in practice, and I became aware of it, and then I fixed it for this week, and I think it went a lot better.
Yeah, you had some pretty kind of fun pop offs. I think yesterday, I don't remember. It's kind of getting a little jumbled. You play a lot of Zoe. I
Yeah,
think
the 2 games
yesterday
of Zoe.
there was a couple team fights where I was just like, dang, like this guy is just solo carrying on Zoe in the mid game. So congrats. I think this. You've had quite a storied career. I know the Riot did the Drive episode earlier this year to kind of highlight some of that. And you
Hmm.
finally got picked up by Golden Guardians to just give you the spot. As far as we know, at least, is you weren't really competing with academy players for the spot. How did that feel this year?
It felt really good that this is the first time I've like made playoffs through playing a full regular season. I played in playoffs on C9. Like I played semifinals, but like I didn't play the regular season. But I played like I think I only played like 1 or 2 games that split. Or
Mhm.
actually, no, that was the split I played. I
That
played
was when
more.
you, yeah.
I played like 8 games or something. But we like lost a lot of them. So this is the first time like I feel like I've earned playoffs. So that feels really nice. And yeah, now I'm just really excited to see how far we can make it.
hmm I'm kind of curious. I know like some people obviously, most professional esports players are really driven by competition. Um, but then also stability is really nice. So with this being kind of your first split where everything is fully stable, it's you all day, every day. Does being in a kind of a more relaxed environment or stable environment help you out, or do you feel like having to compete every single day for a starting spot kind of gave you more drive?
Um, I think having a stable environment like 80% of the time, I think it's still important to have that like competitive like I think I had it like last week when I played really poorly. I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, there's no real such thing as stability
Yeah.
in competition. As soon as you start playing bad, like if you play bad long enough, you will get like it doesn't matter who you are, you'll get fired, you'll get benched. So I think it's important to have a balance of both of those. I think it's also really important that you feel like you can make mistakes and can improve from them. And I did get that feeling. So it was really nice.
That's good to hear. What's been different about what's been different about Golden Guardians compared to some of the other teams you've been on? Because you've been on quite a few, throughout your career.
I think we have a really good. I feel like our coaching staff's really good, and like they're really good at constantly checking in on all the players. We have like one-on-one meetings every week, and like I feel like we do a good job of just addressing issues in the team, and also just keeping people like accountable. I think we do a good job of keeping people accountable, and that's been really nice.
Good. Yeah. I know. Obviously, at the beginning of the season, I mean, I think the last time we talked to was week one. Um, there were still a lot of question marks about you guys, and really about everyone. I think the entire season has been really interesting. Like I think StatsBot even had like a negative prediction ratio or whatever because so many teams were constantly upsetting each other. Um, but you guys were, and most people predicted you not to make playoffs. And so everyone on the team, it was really fun talking to them because they're like, no, like we know that we're good enough. What was it like going through the process? And of course, being right on the edge and always having to kind of struggle to make sure that you kind of prove that you were, worthy enough to make it here, which you have.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think we all think that we're like um like a top tier team. I think we all think we're pretty good. Um, like ideally, we wouldn't have had to, fight this hard just to make sixth place. Um, but I think the thing that feels good is that we were clutch in the moment that we needed to be able to make playoffs. But like it's not like super. I know a lot of people predicted us 10th place, but like just making playoffs doesn't totally like validate and prove them wrong, right? Like I want to go further than that than just like we made 6th place, we did better than 10th place, and we instantly lose in quarterfinals. Just like who cares? Like I want to make it further than that.
I like that attitude. I can get behind that. What are your thoughts about playoffs? Obviously, everyone has a lot that they need to fix up. Are you confident that you can, make enough adjustments to beat whoever it is that you face?
I think that the most important thing is just how well we can adapt in a best of 5. We haven't played best of 5s together as a team, and I think being able to make good decisions in the heat of the moment during a best of 5 and adapting and be able to like take a loss and bounce back from it is an important thing we need to focus on for the next couple. Like I think we have a week and a half before we play. I believe. I'm not positive on that. I actually don't know when we play next, but I think that's going to be really important for us to do well in playoffs.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure either. I don't know when they set it up. I was thinking it was supposed to be this weekend though.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know. We'll see.
but
I
I know
guess
they're also.
I just play.
Yeah. You're playing every day anyway, so some of them just have a number besides them. Um, Trying to figure out how to phrase this question most appropriately. You mentioned the team. You didn't feel like you as a whole had proven yourselves or silenced the dissenters enough yet, just making playoffs. How do you feel about yourself? And you've always said like, is that spooks?
Yeah.
You've always said like you deserve a starting spot. You've obviously worked really hard to get this. Do you feel like you have proven that well enough yet? And what do you need to do to be satisfied to be like, all right, look, obviously I deserve to be here?
I think I already proved that I deserve to be here. I think but I know that's not really what I'm trying to prove. I'm trying to prove that I'm the best. So I still don't feel
Mm.
like I've achieved that. And that's what I'm going for. Because I think I don't know. I think for me it's pretty obvious that I deserve to be here, but maybe it's different for other people.
Nice, I like that. What's it going to take to do that? Beating Cloud9 in the finals?
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be that's the goal.
Hmm. Cool, man. I really wish it was going to be back in Texas.
Yeah, that
Uh,
really sucks.
God, that would have been so amazing if you guys made it there and got to face off against your old team. Um, Anything else you're looking forward to? Obviously, playoffs. But after that, anything else you want to talk about before we head off?
Um, no, I mean, I just look forward to playing every day, practicing. I'm just glad that we can still do our like profession during all these crazy, you know, virus times.
The virus times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for doing an interview. I really appreciate it. And for all of you out there watching, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe for more content below, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you.